Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new video, and this time I just want to talk with you, go through the Games Workshop half-year report. Was released the 14th of January 2020, as you see here in the screen, and I'm going to go through it and give my opinion and my sharing. So the first thing we find here is the summary of the overall sales, revenue, operating profit, okay, by disclosing different parts. So revenue have increased. So we can see that everything have increased versus the previous year. Royalties is been doubled. So I mean royalties are becoming very, very strong. Makes sense when you have a strong brand that is growing. More companies want to use your brand also to push their business. But also very interesting to see that they have grown on the core business, right? So they have go on operating profit even without the royalties. So they are growing in all aspects. They increase sales and they even increase in dividends. So it means that also the shareholders are very interested, and the share earnings are also huge. So a very strong moment for Games Workshop that it's doing a new record for them. Okay, so they are in record time, so they are going far beyond what they were going before. Kevin Rountree, CEO of the Games Workshop, say our business and the Warhammer hobby continue to be in good shape. We are pleased to once again report record sales and profit levels in the period. The global team have worked their socks off to deliver these great results. Many thanks to them all. Sales for the month of December are in line with our expectations. We are also announcing that the board has today declared a dividend of 45% per share, in line with the company's policy of distributing truly surplus cash. So it means that they are doing really a lot of benefits, right? Let's go a little bit in detail. I also like to see here the this is again the same repetition as before, so nothing interesting here. Interesting to see how they go in the different sections. So trade is what they give to the third-party retailers. Have grown 15 million pounds, if I'm not wrong. 3 on, so just very little on retail, and yeah, more or less the same number. So where they have growth the most is on trade, mean that they are more and more in retailers, non-Games Workshop retailers or non-Warhammer retailers. Okay, this is where they have grown the most. They grow in all the fields, but where they grow the most. Okay, so they have growth 15 points over 60. So this was 25%, right? These are a huge growing, right? 125 is huge. The other ones is 110. Okay, it's 4 over 4, and this it's 4 over 2. It's also very big because it's 120. Well, it's 3, so it's 115. Sorry. So this is 3 is 115. This is not 2. It's less than 110. So the big growth is on the trade. So they're growing a lot on third-party shop. In the report, we have continued to in great shape. We are pleased to announce, okay. So here there is not says so much. We are also announcing that the board will declare, so they have all, the board is very happy. Core business, sale and profit continue across our trade, retail, and our line channels. Our constant focus on managing our balance sheets has ensured our net cash generation. So, the global team, our performance as ever was driven by considerable team effort across all aspects of our global vertical integrated business. It is a paramount then to our ongoing success that we continue to invest in our people. To that end, we have strengthened our central people team, adding additional resources to recruitment, personal development, well-being, and pay on other rewards. So they try to, they realize that they have to keep their own global core people. Core business continued. communities and customer engagement. Okay, we have continued to build new communities, opening 12 stores in the period and 200 trade accounts. So they have created, so it means that they have 200 new customers or new retailers. Our digital engagement continues to increase in sometimes I use customers or retailers, because normally I use customers for the people that buys, so to the other shops that buys, and then I will use consumers as we are consumers. Myself, I will consider consumer. As private shop, I will consider as customer. Just to make a differentiation, is it comes from my how the denomination I do it in my business. I know that is not correct. Both are customers, but just in case I use it again, just for your understanding. Okay, so it means that they have increased 200 new third parties, right? Retailers. Our digital engagement continues to increase in reach and scope. Users accessing warhammercommunity.com over the 6th period of months are up to 48, so they have increased almost 50% more to the same period of the last year and season. Per user have also increased, meaning our fans are visiting more often and are more engaged with the content. Okay, so the websites are more and more visited. IT systems, we have made some progress on implementing the European ERP system and upgrading other warehousing capacity and systems in both Memphis and Nottingham. We know that from previous reports they have been working on this project for long. These logistic things and increase of capacities normally take long. All projects are broadly on track and in line with the spending limits. Then sustainability, this is new. It's interesting to see this one here. Although we talk about plastic, I don't think these are really hitting Games Workshop. Where we are going to see more hit on plastic is on the one-use plastic, right? The bags, disposable glasses, dishes, and all these type of things. So, but it's interesting to say what they do on sustainability. It's early days for us on this important topic. We have kicked off several projects in the period to look at ways we can do what is the right for our stakeholders and the broader public. This is a priority for us, and we are committed to delivering better progress. Of course, on the vital reputation the plastic have, makes sense that they also looking how they can improve that. Okay, also making sense in the media. Non-core business, media and entertainment. Our development on work on TV series based on Eisenhorn series of novels continues to make good progress. No production contract have been signed yet, nor have we booked any guaranteed royalties. Our small dedicated team of experts continues to work with our external partners, learning how this industry works to ensure if it does go into production. Our first TV show is not only true to our LP, but it's a commercial success too. So they are working on that. But since that there is not a legal commitment, this is quite interesting because they have announced this on the community. So curious to see how this evolves. Licensing incoming have been, they increased from 5.2 to 10.7. This includes 6.2 million of guaranteed royalty income on the signing of new license contracts. Okay, 2018 was 1.6 million, so they are 10 times bigger than 2 years ago. Just think about that. These headline numbers look great. As always, this income continues to be uncertain and is, as we recognize, guarantee royalty income is full on signing the contract. It is even harder to predict when income will be recognized. As the first half has seen more new contracts signed than prior years, we will therefore not make any promises of or forecasts on the level of future income. We are always looking for long-term partners that can deliver great quality products in platform, console and digital gaming markets without doing any harm to our IP or the core business. Okay. important this, so they are really, yeah, and I agree, it all depends on the context you manage. Reported sales grow by 19%, okay, it's a huge number, to 148.4 million for the period. On our constant currency basis sales, we are by 16%. So sales were up by 16% from 125.2 million to 145.6 million. So they have increased the sales, and if the growth is bigger, means they have increased the margin in a way. Split by channel, this compromise trade. So yeah, the trade have increased. So what I explained before. Okay, the increase on trade, decrease on retail, and decrease on online. Trade achievement growth is 27% in all key countries. In the period, our net number of trade outlets increased by 200 accounts. So there is really not much to say here. And then on retail, they have opened 19 shops and closed 7. So it's a net of 12 new openings. And at the end of the period is 529 shops. So this is not a small number. And the online have increased 15%. I go fast because there is not much to say here. The operating profit royalty income increased by, this is more the same. They just explain what I already explained before. Okay, and then the capital and return on capital employed, the cash generation. If you want to see, here there is nothing real. I want to just now make a short look to the risk and uncertainties. Okay, so overall risk, what is the requirement? To always have a world-class team to support our business. The risk is that we compromise and recruit only for skills and not for personal qualities, that we need new members of our global team to demonstrate to ensure we deliver our long term. The Games Workshop recruitment process aims to ensure we recruit for attitude as well as skills to help to mitigate the risk. So it's quite common, all this in any company. Supply chain, so it's good that they put the attitude as one of the things to recruit people, but it's quite normal in big companies. Supply chain, to deliver a seamless supply of products to our customers. The risk is that we are that there are unnecessary delays or expense. Constant reviews by the executive directors and the rest of the board of our production and warehousing capacity ensure that the issues are dealt. So also the supply chain is always a risk in any business. It's quite difficult these times. Range management is a big one. Okay, so they have to be careful how much different products they have in the market at the same time. They have to be in a level that is manageable. Having too much can make the company go into problems. Then we have the ERP. Still is one of the things that they have been working for long, is the stock management, I guess, something like that. Is the systems that they're implementing. The innovation, okay, they put innovation as a risk. It's curious, but I guess it's something that the main risk is that they cannot, or they don't deliver new amazing miniatures. Okay, so this, for this reason, as they put the risk, they implement resources, the IP exploitation to optimize our Warhammer brands fully, in addition to being innovative in our core business. So that means that they have also to be. And then the distractions, okay, and then we go down, and then they say the Brexit impact statement. But here, they say that they don't know how this will impact them, because we don't know what is going to be the deal, right? So they have to be prepared on that. They have to watch out, but they still don't know exactly how they will be impacted. I'm pretty sure that they have some contingency plans really put in place in case there is some problems. Okay, the going concern, and then the last concern is that you don't get too much confident, and then you don't take care, right? So you have to be careful that you don't become lazy in a way. Okay, and that's all the points. I just wanted to keep this video short, sharp, and just share with you. So I still remember some years ago, just before the launch of Age of Sigmar, people were saying that Games Workshop was in the trend to disappear. Games Workshop was in very bad shape. It's amazing how a change of CEO can really turn the numbers. Okay, so that's all for now. I hope you have liked this video. Please give a like if you have liked this video, share, subscribe if you don't subscribe it, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.